Yo, what is up, guys? Simon here. Welcome to the channel. This is the first video, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's going to be about how to crash a website or how to take down a website, and I'm basically going to be doing it through layer 7. So the way I'm going to be taking the website down is using a tool called Hibernet or Hibernet. It's a great tool. It supports proxies as well. It's not a very good tool if you got a lot of protection on your website. So you might want to have a custom tool which attacks a specific, endpoint on your website. But I've set up a WordPress on my friend's server, and he has he has authorized me to attack his server. And on the first window here, we have the access log, which you're going to see all the requests coming through. And on the right side here, you're going to see the CPU usage go through the roof. So that's mainly the reason it's going to crash. It's because it's going to run out of resources. And here you're going to see the attack. So here is going to be the tool. I will link the tool in the description. And the website that we're going to be taking down is this one. And usually you want to look for logins, registrations, password recovery, like anything that you tested a few times and it doesn't ask you for a captcha. That probably means that website is vulnerable to a DDoS attack, right? So here on the URL, I'm just going to type interrogation mark s equals 1. And this is going to search for the term 1. So it's basically sending a query to the database. And obviously to do that, it's going to be using resources. If you wanted to do a more sophisticated attack, you would send random keywords here. So you would force the server not to use cache. Because web servers like Nginx, for example, it has cache. So the next thing you want to do is copy the URL, and we're just gonna run the tool here. We're gonna put 0 because we're only attacking 1. And here you paste the URL. It's really important that you include the part where it has a search term, or if it's a login or a registration, you probably won't be able to use this tool because it's going to be a post method. So you need a custom tool for that. You probably want to code it yourself. Do I want to use proxies? No. So threads is how many, it's basically how many how many workers you want to be doing the attack. So you can put 1 worker sending like 10 requests a second. I'm just going to leave it at 800. And here is how many requests each thread is going to be making. I'm going to put 100. And as soon as I press enter here, you're going to see the CPU usage go through the roof. You're going to see a bunch of requests, and it should crash the server. So let's launch the attack. As you can see, the attack is happening now. The CPU has gone to 100%. And if we go back to the website and we refresh it, it should be down. As you can see, the server has crashed. And yeah, to protect against these sort of attacks, what you want to do is you want to find a way to check, okay, how many requests do I want to receive per user per second? And whatever that number is, just set a rule so that if anyone requests, like if anyone tries to use the search form more than, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times per minute, then probably you want to automatically send a captcha to that person. And what happens is when you send a captcha, when you basically request the user to enter a captcha, you basically saving your server a lot of trouble, because the server won't look up the search term until the user has entered that captcha. And that's why you see a lot of captchas on login systems, registration systems. You might not see it like the first time, but if you try to register a user, or if you try to log in and you put the wrong password multiple times, it's probably going to ask you for a captcha. And it's not just to protect against brute force attacks, it's also like to protect against having thousands of like queries going to the database and crashing the database. Um so yeah, that's how you would protect it. My next video is probably going to be protecting against this specific attack. But yeah, you need to understand that there's like many ways you can take a website down, and this is just one way. And I think it's one of the most efficient ways. Obviously, it could be more sophisticated, like having like thousands of proxies, sending one request per proxy per second. Um, but then again, it's always possible to stop these kind of attacks. You just have to have some rules placed on the firewall, or on the web server. There's many ways you can protect against these attacks. Cloudflare, for example, will most likely ask for a captcha after you send a few requests. I'm not sure about the free version, um, but yeah, I could actually test with Cloudflare on the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos in the future.